Thank you. Please be seated. Good morning. My name is Rebecca Nugent. I'm the head of the Department of Statistics and Data Science, and on behalf of its faculty, staff, and students, a very warm welcome to everyone joining us in the beautiful Chosky Theater in the Carnegie Mellon Purnell Center for the Arts for the Statistics and Data Science Graduate Commencement Ceremony for classes of 2020, 2021, and 2022. So we did try to get the School of Drama to leave all their diamond chandeliers from the last production that they did, really class up the joint, but alas, it was not to be. However, we're very fortunate to have such a beautiful space for today's ceremony. A special welcome and a good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to our statistics and data science friends and family that are joining us on live stream today. We're very glad that you're able to be with us, even if not in person, so a big welcome to you as well. So this year does mark a return to our in-person ceremony. The previous two statistics and data science graduate commencements were virtual only. And while the Zoom breakout rooms were pretty lively, and there might have been a lot of champagne, it is wonderful to be back together to celebrate the accomplishments of these extraordinary students. So we have invited the graduate classes of 2020, 2021, 2022 to attend this weekend's events. Not everyone, of course, was able to make it back, but we do have some alumni on stage and on the slides that we are very happy to recognize. So thank you all for traveling such a far distance to join us. Thank you. We also have the pleasure of hooding our PhD recipients this year. So during that part of the ceremony, students will be joined by their advisors on stage to receive both their PhD hood and their diploma. So while it's clear that we have all faced and overcome challenges these last 2 years, I would like to take a moment instead to highlight a more positive note, more positive take. Spending your days on Zoom can be taxing and disorienting, but in other ways freeing. So for example, I didn't wear high heels or shoes for 18 months. And while the global pandemic certainly increased my stress level, my feet were living their best life. And at this time, I would like to apologize to my feet for the shoes that I'm currently wearing. But on a more serious note, in all of our graduate programs, our students continue to work on cutting-edge research, theoretical, methodological, and applied, as well as continue to provide exemplary teaching assistant support to our top-ranked education programs. And they did it all under incredible constraints. We could not and would not be the department that we are without their creativity, their ideas, their dedication, and their perseverance. And to have accomplished all of this while balancing the difficulties of being somewhat isolated and in some cases managing very serious family health issues is just remarkable. These students are remarkable. And on a more personal note, and because in graduation speeches you're supposed to give advice, it has been an absolute pleasure to watch these students grow and develop into the researchers, educators, and data scientists that they are now. And to know that they're only at the beginning of what they're going to do, they're at the beginning of their path, it's amazing. For many of these students, we've been by their side for at least 5 years, and some of them we met as undergrads. They grow up so fast. And throughout that time, almost everyone has been in my office, my inbox, my Zoom, text, sometimes my front porch, at one point or another, trying to navigate a difficulty or work out what the best path forward is for them. And they often ask about my path, which has been rather atypical. And I tell them all that the path is never straight, and it's made up of a series of small bricks, small accomplishments, small wins. And they build these small steps, small ideas moving forward toward big ideas. They all build, and they build sometimes in unexpected directions that you never thought of before. And if you can let go of what you thought the path would or should be, even if it's bumpy, and even if people question the direction that you're going, about a path that creates opportunity for others to join or walk next to you, follow in your footsteps, a path that uses your considerable skills and standing in the world to improve the lives of everyone. That's a path worth building. So I've had the honor and privilege of building brand new paths with the students on today's stage and in the slides, and these were paths that genuinely changed people's lives. Whether it's giving people free access to data and dashboards to help them make informed decisions about their lives, or creating new career pipelines to connect people with jobs in analytics. I can attest that our students are some of the most talented people I have ever met. People who will use statistics, machine learning, data, but also generosity and integrity to solve problems in all disciplines and change the world. Truly, I would follow and walk along any of the paths that these students choose to build. I just don't know if I'll be wearing shoes when I do it. All right, so let's give out some diplomas. So, to our friends and family in the audience, we have a professional photographer who will be up front taking photos here. So we're going to ask that you remain in your seats. Of course, you're welcome to take pictures from there. You will also have an opportunity to take pictures with the students on the stage after the ceremony is over or in the reception out in the Purnell Center. So, to kick things off, it is my great pleasure to introduce the director of the Masters in Statistical Practice program, Jamie McGovern.
Thank you, Rebecca. So good morning. I'd like to welcome the Celebration of Achievement. On behalf of the faculty and staff who organized this event, thank you for supporting these students in their academic journey and continuing to support them with your presence today. The Master of Statistical Practice program is a one-year pre-professional program focused on developing industry-valued skills and competencies in preparation for a career in the field of data science. As the program director, it's my honor to announce the Master of Statistical Practice graduates from the class of 2022, as well as some of the prior cohort graduates who were able to join us for today's ceremony. As I recognize each graduate, they'll come forward to receive their diploma. Menglu Melanie Huang. Jian Kylie Huang. Anirban Chowdhury. Megan Christie. Claire Cruz. Maxine Graves. Johong Han. Zichuan Jean. Julia Keating. Wu Chan Lee. Sufeng Li. Yanlin Li. Naija Liu. Guillermo Stefano Molina Martinez. Bhumika Morjani, our TA of the Year. Daniel Nason. Zachary Ohl. Caleb Pena. Wei Yu Seng. Yu Chung Wang. Yueni Wang. Xian Olivia Wang. Alana Renee Willis. Zian Shia. Hongsheng Shi. Uching Shu. Kevin Yang. Emily Zhang. Shengman Mana Zhao. Please join me in congratulating the graduates of the Master of Statistical Practice program.
All right, thank you, Jamie. And congratulations once again to the MSP class of 2020, 2021, and 2022. Now, before getting into the MS and PhD diplomas, we have a bonus PhD hooding for you today. Alex Reinhardt, the PhD class of 2018, and current assistant teaching professor in the Department of Statistics and Data Science, was not able to attend his PhD hooding back in the day. We blame his advisor, Joel. And so today we rectify that and finally add some credibility to this PhD that he's been claiming these past 4 years. Advised by Joel Greenhouse and funded by the prestigious National Institute of Justice Graduate Research Fellowship, Alex's dissertation is titled Point Process Modeling with Spatiotemporal Covariates for Predicting Crime. Alex is now an incredibly valued member of our faculty, currently contributing leadership to Delphi, the Epidemiological Forecasting Research Group, as well as pedagogical projects. Congratulations, Alex. Could Alex and Joel Greenhouse please join me on the stage? All right, Alex, we'll see you back at work on Monday. Up next, I am pleased to introduce Ann Lee, the co-director of our PhD program.
Good morning. It's an honor and pleasure for me to congratulate the PhD and master's graduating cohorts. We are here to celebrate the achievements of 22 outstanding individuals and the community surrounding them. On the behalf of the department, I will begin by announcing the recipients of the Master of Statistics diplomas. Our master's degree is a major milestone towards the PhD degree. Our master's graduates have demonstrated excellence in coursework and have often begun new exciting research. I will announce the master's recipient, and please come up and face the audience so they can hear about your work. Then you get your diploma. So please join me in congratulating Nirjana Akbinar. So Nirjana is working with Professor Alex Chodachova and Zach Lipton on algorithmic fairness and machine learning in high-stakes decision setting. Congratulations. Our next Masters of Statistics graduate is Michaela Mayer. Michaela is a PhD student in our joint program in Statistics and Public Policy with advisor Professor Alex Chodachova. Michaela's research interests include fairness in pretrial risk assessments, causal inference, and applying statistics to criminal justice questions. Congratulations. Next, we have the recipients of a PhD in statistics diplomas. It's an honor and pleasure for me to congratulate the PhD graduating cohorts. The graduating classes of 2020, 2021, and 2022. You have made it not only because you had the abilities to do so, but because you also had the will and commitment and amazing creativity and passion. This is the time for the faculty to tell you how proud we are of all of you and how honored we are to have witnessed your transformation. You're one of the biggest assets of our department. On the behalf of the department, I'd like to first congratulate the recipients of our 2020 PhD in Statistics diplomas. So when I will announce each student's name, you will walk up to the stage and face the audience so they can hear about your wonderful dissertation. Then you will be hooded by your advisor, and there will be a photo op. With us today, we have Peter Elliott. Peter is a data scientist at Google in San Francisco, working on account security and authentication. He did his thesis work with Professor Max Giselle on low-rank modeling for human intracranial electrophysiological data. Congrats, Peter, and wish you continued success. Our next 2020 PhD graduate is Shannon Gallagher. Shannon is a data scientist at Software Engineering Institute. She did her dissertation with Professor Bill Eddy on catalyst, agents of change, integration, and compartment, and agent-based models for use in infectious disease epidemiology. Congrats, Shannon. Our next 2020 PhD graduate is Kevin Lin. Kevin is a postdoctoral researcher at the University of Pennsylvania. He did his dissertation with Professor Catherine Roeder and Jing Lei on high-dimensional statistical methods to model heterogeneity in genomic data. Congrats, Kevin. Our next 2020 PhD graduate is Brenda McVeigh. Brendan is a data scientist at Waymo in Maine. He did his dissertation with Professors Jared Murray and Rebecca Nugent on methods for the estimation of large-scale Bayesian models for record linkage and the one-to-one matching. Congratulations. Our next 2020 PhD graduate is Jining Shin. Jining is a quantitative researcher at Two Sigma Investments at New York City. He did his thesis research with Professor Jing Lei on extensional cross-validation with confidence to determining a number of communities in stochastic block models. Congratulations, Jining. And our final 2020 PhD graduate is Jae-Hawk Shin. Jae-Hawk Shin is a data scientist at Google in Mountain View, California. He did his dissertation with Professors Aditya Ramdas and Alessandro Rinaldo on a qualitative and quantitative analysis of the bias caused by adaptivity in multi-armed bandits. Congratulations, Jae-Hawk. And next we have the recipients of our 2021 PhD in Statistics diplomas. And with us today, we have Nick Damaso. So Nick is a senior AI researcher at JP Morgan AI Research in New York City. He did his dissertation with Professor Ann Lee. We didn't have to do very much on a certain quantification simulation-based inference. And yep. Our next 2021 PhD graduate is Shaming Liu. Shaming is a quantitative researcher at Five Rings Capital, New York City. He did his dissertation with Professors Zhao Shunjin and Tracy Kay on network global testing and estimating the number of communities using graphlets. Congrats, Jamie. Our next 2021 PhD graduate is Colin Polich. Colin is a postdoctoral research associate at University of Cambridge, jointly appointed in the Institute of Astronomy and Department of Pure Math and Mathematical Statistics. He did his dissertation with Professors Larry Wasserman, Jerzy Sisevsky, and Rupert Croft on statistical astrophysics, from extrasolar planets to the large-scale structure of the universe. Congrats, Colin. Our final 2021 PhD graduate is Yufei Yi. Yufei Yi is employed at Facebook. She did her dissertation with Professor Matej Nakov on statistical guarantees for 3 unconventional estimators. Yufei, congratulations. And finally, we have the recipients of our 2022 PhD in Statistics diplomas. And with us today, we have Manjari Das. Manjari is studying at GoPuff as a data scientist. She did her dissertation with Professor Ed Kennedy on non-parametric methods for population size estimation. Congrats, Manjari. Our next 2022 PhD graduate is Boyan Duan. Boyan is a data scientist at Google in Mountain View, California. She did a dissertation with Professors Aditya Ramdas and Larry Wasserman on advances in interactive hypothesis testing. Congrats, Boyan. Our next 2022 PhD graduate is Robin Dunn. Robin is a principal statistical consultant at Novartis in the Advanced Methodology and Data Science Group, East Hanover, New Jersey. She did a dissertation with Professors Aditya Ramdas and Larry Wasserman on advances in non-asymptotic and non-parametric inference. Robin, congrats. Our next 2022 PhD graduate is Maria Jaha. Maria is a senior software engineer at Argo AI in Seattle, Washington. She did a dissertation with Professor Ryan Tibshirani on sensor fusion frameworks for nowcasting. Congrats, Maria. Our next 2022 PhD graduate is Ben Leroy. Ben is a data scientist with the global sourcing and manufacturing team at Nike in Portland, Oregon. He did his dissertation with Professor Chad Schaefer on simulator-enabled conformal prediction. Congrats, Ben. Our next 2022 PhD graduate is Alan Mishler. Alan is an AI researcher at JP Morgan Chase in New York City. He did his dissertation with Professor Ed Kennedy on auditing and achieving counterfactual fairness. Congrats, Alan. Our next 2022 PhD graduate is Min-Chi Peng. Min-Chi is an applied scientist at Amazon, working between New York and Seattle. She did a dissertation with Professors Catherine Roeder and Yuting Wei on clustering, data integration, and transfer learning in genomic data. Congrats, Min-Chi. And our next 2022 PhD graduate is Xiaoying Yang. And Xiaoyi is an assistant professor in data science at Department of Mathematics at Creighton University in Omaha, Nebraska. She did a dissertation with Professors Rebecca Nugent and Nienke Niesink on learning social networks from text data using covariate information. Congrats, Xiaoyi. And our final 2022 PhD graduate is Ron Yoko. And I'm delighted to say that Ron has accepted a position in our department as an assistant teaching professor starting this fall. So Ron, excellent decision. And Ron did his dissertation with Professors Catherine Roeder and Max Giselle on selected inference approaches for augmenting genetic association studies with multi-omics metadata. Congrats, Ron. And please join us in congratulating all of our PhD and master's graduates. And with that, we will transition to our 2022 Department Awards. And as it is tradition during the ceremony, I would like to announce the winners of our Department Awards for Excellence, Leadership, and Service. First, I'll start with our ASA 2022 Student of the Year Award. The Department Award is presented by all the faculty to one student who has impacted our department, the university, and our statistic community in general in the categories of academic success, teaching, and service. So the 2022 Student of the Year winner is Ron Yoko. And Ron, we have a few congratulatory words from your advisor, Professor Catherine Roeder.
I want to congratulate Ron Yurko, the 2022 Student of the Year, and tell you a bit about his remarkable time as a PhD student at CMU. From the very beginning, Ron was a strong researcher. He boldly took on each challenge, learning the complexities of statistical genetics and selective inference without a hitch. Not surprisingly, his insights and hard work were rewarded with several strong publications. While I was impressed, it wasn't until I learned of the secret lives of Ron Yurko that I truly appreciated his full measure. Imagine my surprise when I learned that on the side, Ron was maintaining an alter ego as a sports analytics superstar, gaining citations in 538 and even the Wall Street Journal. And if that wasn't enough, I learned that in his free time, he was playing the role as a faculty member as director of the summer research program and winning high praise from the students. Really outstanding. With all these accomplishments, I can only say that our department is lucky to have recruited Ron to stay on as a teaching professor in the coming year. I couldn't be happier. Congratulations, Ron.
And finally, we have the Umesh K. Gavaskar Memorial Thesis Award. Umesh K. Gavaskar earned his PhD from Carnegie Mellon in 1984 under Professor J. Cadane. The Memorial Fund Award was instituted by his uncle, V.P. Godambe, in memory of Umesh K. Gavaskar, and it continues to be funded by generous contributions of CMU alumni. The Department Award is presented each academic year by all the faculty to one student in recognition of the outstanding contributions in the PhD thesis work. And the 2022 Best Thesis Award is going to Alden Green. So Alden is joining us remotely today, but Alden, here are some congratulatory words from your thesis advisors, Professor Siva Balakrishna and Ryan Tipshirani.
Okay, congratulations Alden on winning the Umesh Gavaskar Thesis Award.
Alden's thesis was on establishing statistical guarantees for graph-based methods in clustering, regression, and in testing. He established some of the first statistical theory for a bunch of popular methods used in practice.
It's been a real pleasure working with you for so many years. Congratulations again, Alden.
So congrats again to our PhD award winners and our PhD and MS graduates, as well as to all our terrific graduate students. Thank you.
Thank you, Anne. And once again, congratulations to all of our MS and PhD recipients from the class of 2020, 2021, and 2022. In closing, on behalf of the Department of Statistics and Data Science, we could not be prouder of today's degree recipients, both for the work they've done and for the work they're setting off to do. Thank you so much for joining us today, both in person and on Zoom. We send our best wishes to the entire extended statistics and data science family and hope that you are all staying healthy and well. Please join me in one more round of applause for our graduates and then in a reception outside in the Purnell Center lobby. Congratulations. Woohoo! This closes today's ceremony. Students, graduates, alumni, you are welcome to join your family and friends, and you're welcome to come use this stage. We'll see you in the lobby for a reception. Thank you.